Last time on Resurrect SMP. Yeah! Let's put on our goggles to see how much stress this is putting in. Yeah, max 8192. Great success. We managed to make ourselves a windmill. Picking up where we were left off yesterday, you'll see that I actually upgraded my base with some water wheels on both sides on both the second and third floor, which gave us a bonus around 16,000 stress units, which granted isn't a lot, but for the early game is going to help us tremendously, especially when it comes to getting the quarry active. Today we're going to be focusing on making us an elevator to get to the top to the bottom of this world, and specifically to bedrock. But in order to do that, we're going to need a couple of things. So we're going to need some mechanical drills. That's what it's called. So we need to get ourselves 9 mechanical drills. So some of that. Also, our iron farm has been just absolutely popping off. It has been doing so well. So we're going to need 9 drills. Then we're also going to need to get our super glue, because super glue allows us to combine different machinery and turn it into a contraption, and to make sure that we can collect all of the stuff. We're going to grab the chest that we've been hoarding this entire time. So I'm planning to have the elevator be just this 3x3 area, although I've been like toying with the idea of just having it just a single one. But I really should have thought this out before starting this project. Should I make it a 3x3 or a 5x5? No, we'll make it a 3x3. There's no reason for us to get too greedy. Okay, so in order to do this, we just point down our drills downwards by doing shift right click. Now you can make it any size you want to. I'm just choosing 3x3 because it makes the most sense for my base. After you put down your drills, you just put down whatever container you want. In this case, I'm going to use barrels just because it fits better. And in the center, I believe I can use a barrel too because it's a full block, but we'll find out together. I'm like 50-50 on that. And before I forget, make sure you super glue this entire thing. So now it becomes a contraption. I realized that I purposely like slowed the entire thing down, so I'm gonna have to actually speed this up by jumping gears. So give me a moment as I try to jump this. You know what? I am going to speed it up to the right, and then we're gonna circle back and then power it up from there. And this is really sloppy. I'm probably gonna like tear this down and then build a better version later on. But right now we just need to make sure that it's up and running. Let me grab my speedometer just to make sure that it's at max speed. Theoretically, this should be the fastest. Yep, 256. Okay, so let's get going. Oh, I could use a belt pulley for this. It should just work once I connect this. Okay, and here we go. There we go. Holy moly, it is moving! Yeah, it was just on backwards. Well, guess we wait until it's done. Okay, so let's close this up for my own safety, because I'm definitely going to fall in. But the first things first, I need to make an engine room for specifically the elevator, so I don't have to deal with the cogs that are just out in the open. Probably going to have to figure out what the center of this is, so let's just come up from here. So that's going to be the center where it's going to be the drop-off point. Now we're going to need vertical gearboxes so we can transfer power forward. Let's move this forward just a little bit. Oh, ow. Just so it's out of the way. Oh, actually, we should put this in the top. That way we give ourselves enough room. So vertical gearbox here, then move this forward just a little bit so we're out of the way. What if we start off on the opposite end? Then from here, I begin jumping it. Big to small. I think there's one more jump. Yeah, one more jump. There we go. So here's the thing. Even though it's directly under us, we want this to be like basically one step forward. We put a shaft in, and the pulley is there ready to go. So in actuality, we want this to be it rather than the other thing, not the other slab. Okay, so we're gonna need an elevator pulley. That's kind of an issue because we don't have brass. In order to get brass, we're gonna need to actually start mixing it, which means we have to go into the nether. So it's time for a quick detour. Thunderstorming again? It always seems like it's thunderstorming here. Let's grab some iron. We need 4 iron in order to make an empty blaze spawner. We should get ourselves a couple of blaze burners. Yeah, let's just process all of it. Why not? Alright, 17 blaze burners. Good thing that the nether fortress is so close by too, so I don't have to worry about traversing the entire nether just to get there. Maybe get some wither skeletons in the process. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got another blaze. I really don't need this many blazes, but I might as well, right? Ooh, wither rose seeds. That could be useful. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's head back. I got all that I need. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna dump both of these inside, and then we're gonna light you up. Here we go, 16. Now we just got to get some of our stuff over here. So I need brass casings, which is as simple as just putting down logs. So I'm only going to use 4 for now, because I don't think we're going to be using brass that much yet. Then we cover it in brass, and then from here we need an entire block of dried kelp. It's a good thing I made my own like kelp farm here. Let's head up and cook these things so they become kelp blocks. And what else do I need? Oh, an iron sheet. Easy. That'll make us an elevator pulley. Then we need a redstone contact, so we need to go get ourselves some redstone. The first floor is going to be that, then the second floor, and then the third floor is going to be all the way on the bottom. We'll make 9 for now, because we might need more later on, but just in case. The next question is, how should I design this elevator? So what we're going to do is start with the bottom. That is there, then this goes right here. I'm not really feeling the walls. They're kind of too big. So, you know what? I think this is going to be good enough for now. Oh, geez, no! Oh, God, here we go. Dang it. Place this down right here, and then we'll call this the workshop. Now, I just have to go all the way down, open this up, put that over here, and then we'll do bedrock center. And then we'll have more in between, but for now, until we quarry, we won't know exactly where we're going to set up, so it's better just to have it ready than anything else. Oh, this goes so fast. What the heck? Go back to ground floor. Oh, that's so cool. I'm going to send you up real quick because I need to see what's under. I'm thinking that maybe like 8 blocks down more is going to be the place where we're going to start the quarry. This is so unbelievably fun. Like, I didn't expect it to be this awesome to have an elevator. This is totally worth the effort. All right, now that we built the elevator, now it's time to go ahead and start building the alternator. But in order to make the alternator, we're going to need a couple of different things. If you look at the ingredients, you'll see that it looks very weird, and that's because it comes from the mechanical crafter. How many do I need though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll just make a stack. I actually have to go out of my way to go get redstone soon because I'm actually almost out of redstone. Now that we got our mechanical crafter, because it's kind of like a big thing, we're probably going to dedicate an entire wall to it. So I say we use this wall. But right off the bat, we got to speed things up. So speedometer and just double check if it's at max speed. Good. So I only need 5, so let's not overtax the system. Okay, now that we have everything, let's do this. Copper coil, iron sheet, iron sheet, iron sheet, iron sheet, and then capacitor at the bottom. Then all we gotta do now is just power it. Why aren't you moving? Am I just dumb? So yeah, I had forgotten that in order to use a mechanical crafter, there needs to be some sort of redstone input in order for it to actually activate. So yeah, in conclusion, I am dumb. There we go. Okay, we got the alternator that's going to convert create power to FE power. We'll then power the quarry, which runs off of FE power. But even if we run a quarry, the issue is that if there's nowhere to store it, the items will eventually get lost. And so we need to build a storage system that's robust enough to hold all the items while also being a good stopgap until we create a more permanent solution. And we have the inventory connector, which is going to be the basis of everything when it comes to our storage system. In addition to that, we're also going to need an inventory cable connector, a storage terminal that we're going to then immediately upgrade to a crafting terminal, and we're just going to get a bunch of inventory pipes. And then we're going to make a different variant of it, the framed cable, which is going to be important for later. And before I forget, let's go ahead and start making ourselves more storage terminals, because we're definitely going to need a lot of those. Okay, let's start building this storage area.